copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then, so in this one what we're going to be looking at is auditing you next and his interaction at Network Rail at Liverpool Lamb Street Station. It starts off a little, what should I say, weird, and then another security guard comes up and clears everything up. But we'll just get straight into it. It'll be a short one, so let's go.
I'm going to say it right.
So as you can see in this, he is making it very obvious that he is recording the cameras, and then he pans back around to the security, and then he goes back to the cameras and carries on what he's doing. It is very obvious that he is recording the cameras, and if you watch his full unedited version of this video, there is maybe 5-6 minutes of him just walking around counting every single camera in there and where they are, and there is quite a lot, but as you can see, he's making it obvious, so it's not covert. It's not doing a covert surveillance, because he is making it obvious that he's doing it. So it's overt. Let's continue.
Huh.
Okay, Bob. How can we film CCTV? Don't mind me asking.
Well, CCTV's filming me.
Pardon?
It's filming me, so I'm filming them.
Yeah. You're allowed to film in the station, but because you're filming, I'm allowed to ask why. Obviously due to certain things in the world.
Yeah, I thought a way I could sneak in without getting on camera.
You're finding a way to sneak in
Without getting on camera. Yeah, yeah.
For what purpose?
Ninja training.
Ninja training?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so that I found quite funny, ninja training, but I would suggest probably not saying that you're trying to find a way to sneak in and out, because that means he can now send that information over to the British Transport Police. The British Transport Police can use that information to use certain sections to search you under probably suspicion of theft. Could be one of them. The Terrorist Act could be another, because you've just given them enough information with what you said, in my opinion, to stop and search you. But that was funny, that ninja training. Oh my god. Let's continue.
Yeah, I'm just going to log this with BTP, mate, obviously, because due to hostile intelligence.
BPPP?
No, British Transport Police.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed to film me, but obviously film CCTV in this day and age is kind of, and then obviously what you just said, trying to find a way to get in.
You're like ninja.
No, but obviously I've got to log it, mate, it's part of my job.
Where's the police then?
Pardon?
The police are coming?
I've messaged them, yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, it's fine, mate. So I'll just,
nice one. Where do you want me to wait?
It's completely up to you, mate. I've got no reason to stop you. You can do what you, like you said, you're allowed to film.
Yeah, yeah.
But because you film CCTV and obviously hide your face.
I'm not hiding my face, otherwise it'd be right up here, wouldn't it?
Pardon, mate.
If I hiding my face, it'd be right up there.
Fair enough. Yeah.
You see, they only have to take snippets of information of what you've said. Fair enough, this is just, what is it, Show Stark Security or something like that. But he can send that information over to the British Transport Police, and the British Transport Police can use that information to exercise, I don't know, probably the Terrorist Act. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act is probably one of them. Or maybe burglary or attempted burglary. It's more likely probably the Terrorist Act they'll probably use in this situation, but there's no guarantees on what would be used, if anything. But just be careful what you're saying to security and police, because everything you say to them is going to be used against you either to abuse certain sections or to arrest you. So let's just continue.
Good? Yeah, good mate, good.
Just filming CCTV and.
Are you the audit, is it?
Something like that, mate. Something like that, mate.
Alright. So just to have a word with Network Rail, if they'll allow you to see that you're allowed to film, it's fine.
Oh yeah, I know, mate, I know.
Nothing's stopping
I
you.
was speaking to him down there the other day.
Yeah.
And he said it's alright to speak. You come in there.
Network, it should be that information centre.
Yeah, go there, talk
Just
to
have
me.
a word with them and they'll allow you just to fill a form and then you're allowed to film.
Oh no, mate. I think you've got it wrong. This is owned by the government.
Oh, okay.
It's a Network Rail. They sold it to the government, didn't they?
It's just a private company, network, government, private, Network Rail, they're all the same. You know, it's one corporation working together. All of us, we all work together, mate. You know, to make it better in these communities. You know.
That's why I carry this around, mate. So much trouble on the streets.
That's fine. You know, you're allowed to film me. You're fine.
Yeah.
So as long as
I was doing it anyway. I was just walking around. I was just seeing. I was actually counting cameras and then looking at them.
Keep away the cameras. It's fine, mate. You're allowed to film. So
okay then. So the second security what come up knows exactly what's happening. He knows it's an audit. He knows that what he's doing is not malicious or anything like that, and it's just there to get an interaction. I'm not saying audit news just there to get an interaction, but he knows that's what auditors are claiming to get when it's not. We're there to hope that there ain't no interaction, to see that there's an improvement in the fact that people are getting educated that photography is not a crime. But it hasn't had that effect, has it? Because more people do come over and people do act in a certain way. But what I'm gonna say here is there is bylaws on the train stations and on the network, the railway network, that you're not allowed to film on the platforms and stuff like that. I can't remember exactly what the bylaws are, but there is bylaws there for that. So let's continue.
you're all good, mate. All right.
Oh yeah.
What's your name? What channels are you in? Or
I'll tell you what it is, mate.
Yeah.
Auditing you next. Seems you've been a nice bloke.
Okay.
I normally don't film things like this.
Is it you've been along, like doing it? You've been along.
No, not really.
Oh, no.
I started doing it, then I stopped doing it because I had a good job.
Okay. I've got a lot of friends that do streaming and all that, so it's a career. It's a career, you know.
Just give us a heads up next time. It's one of them. We get nervous when we see people masked up filming, because you weren't trying to hide that you're filming CCTV. No, that's why I did it. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, I'm off anyway. I've got to get going. Good, man. I've got to get going. I've got to get dinner. Yeah, and you guys. Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Very strange interaction that was.
The next train to take off from platform 6.
I'll leave it there, guys.
Okay then, so that's the end of that interaction. I would suggest, if you're going to go to railway stations and on the railway network, that you look up some of the bylaws. I know it's quite difficult to find, but some of the bylaws do prohibit photography on the platforms. So that's just one of them things you have to be a little bit cautious about. Obviously, they're not always going to uphold that, but I have seen it happen a few times with, I think the once was with Charlie. They tried to tell him that there's a bylaw on the tram systems, which is classed as a part of the railway system. But yeah, just be careful. When I was doing it, I like to do a lot of research before I went out. There was one or two times I didn't do that research, and it ended up backfiring on me. But that was my fault, because I didn't do that research. I wasn't 100% sure where I could go and where I couldn't go. Then I did the research and went back to these places, knowing where I can be and where I can't be. So all I'm trying to say is do a little bit of research before going out and making these videos, especially if you are planning on going out and making these videos as a new auditor. Just be aware of your rights and what you can and can't do. Everything in this is just my opinion and me, a little rant at the end. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does help in YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.